In the headlines, the Standing Board of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee organizes a conference for the criticism and self-criticism of its individual and collective members. The Party Committee of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station reviews its operation in 2021. The program called Presenting Health Insurance Cards, Bringing a Warm Dead Holiday to Poor People, the Year of the Tiger 2022 was implemented by Cần Thơ City Social Security. Hello and welcome back to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station and Top News Today. On the morning of January 17th, the Standing Board of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee organized a conference for the criticism and self-criticism of its individual and collective members. Party Central Committee member, Secretary of the Municipal Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh, Standing Vice Secretary Phạm Văn Hiếu, and Vice Secretary of the Municipal Party Committee Trần Việt Trường jointly chaired the function. In 2021, the Standing Board of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee has focused on leading and directing the grasping and organizing the implementation of the party's guidelines and policies and the state's legal policies. At the same time, directed all levels of party committees and party organizations to build programs and plans and propose solutions suitable to implementation situations, meeting the mission requirements of each unit, especially in the context of COVID-19 prevention and control. The Standing Board of the Municipal Party Committee also established a steering committee for the containment of the COVID-19 pandemic in the city and directly as well as comprehensively led and directed the work of pandemic control in the area. Pandemic prevention and control measures were developed appropriately for each phase, thereby effectively contributing to the city's implementation of the dual goal of COVID-19 containment and socio-economic recovery and development. As of now, COVID-19 pandemic situation in the city is basically under control, and 11 out of 19 resolution targets have been exceeded. The draft report also specified that with the drastic and frequent leadership and direction of the Standing Board of the Municipal Party Committee, the task of party building and political system building of the entire city continued to receive attention, achieving significant results and creating positive changes in the political system from city to grassroots levels. The awareness of most officials and party members was raised, internal unity was upheld, and democracy was promoted. The force of leaders and managers at all levels of the city enhanced their responsibility and management capacity, renewed in terms of working style and strictly upheld party discipline. The collective of the Standing Board of the Municipal Party Committee has no manifestations of degradation in political ideology, morality and lifestyles, and self-evolution and self-transformation. Besides the achieved results, a number of limitations in the leadership in grasping and organizing the implementation of the party's guidelines and policies and the state's law and policies have been pointed out, such as certain party committees not paying adequate attention to the work of thoroughly grasping and organizing the implementation of the party's guidelines, the state's laws and policies, and the quality of attendance was not satisfactory. Or some advise and develop programs and plans to implement the directives and resolutions of the party and state were not close to the characteristic and task of the locality and the unit, among others. Members of the Standing Board focus on discussing the achieved results as well as shortcomings and propose ways to overcome limitations in the future. The Committee on the Protection and Care of Central Level Officials' Health on January 17th morning organized a national online conference to review its work in 2021 and disseminate missions for 2022 under the chair of Health Minister, Committee's Chairman Nguyễn Thành Long. In 2021, the Committee on the Protection and Care of Central Level Officials' Health, the Committee on the Protection and Care of Officials' Health in centrally run cities and provinces, and the Committee on the Protection and Care of High-Level Officials of the Defense Ministry and Public Security Ministry have promoted the strength of the entire system in ensuring health security and COVID-19 prevention and control, as well as the care for the health of high-level officials and officials at all levels. The quality of the prevention, early detection and treatment of acute and chronic diseases for senior officials have been increasingly improved. Delivering a speech at the conference, Minister of Health cum Chairman of the Committee on the Protection and Care of Central Level Officials Health Nguyễn Thành Long requests the units and health workers within the officials' healthcare system to continue seriously carried out COVID-19 prevention and control tasks, unceasingly upgrade professional capacity, invest in infrastructure and modern equipment for the care of officials and people's health, among others. Also on the morning of January 17th, the People's Court of Cần Thơ City organized a conference to implement core tasks in 2022. Attending and directing, there was Mr. Nguyễn Văn Dụ, Deputy Chief Justice of the Supreme People's Court, Mr. Nguyễn Ngọc Hè, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, and representatives of concerned departments, leaders of the People, Authority, and Party Office Block. In 2021, Cần Thơ City People's Court has settled over 7,200 cases, reaching 71.62%. The crucial task in 2022, Cần Thơ City People's Court will focus on implementing resolution of the Party Staff Board of the Supreme People's Court. They will arrange, organize, and rotate office workers following job positions. In addition, the Party Staff Board also strengthened tasks of professional training. On this occasion, one collective was awarded the title of Emulation Flag of the People's Court for completing successfully the test in 2021. Another collective was awarded a Certificate of Merit from the Chief Justice of the Supreme People's Court for excellent records in adjudicating cases related to the prevention and control of the COVID-19 pandemic. Two individuals were awarded the title of Grassroots Emulation Soldier of the People's Court in completing their task for 2019-2021. Despite facing many difficulties and challenges due to the COVID-19 pandemic, with a high spirit of determination, the Party Committee of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station focused on leading the organization and implemented well its resolution in 2021. The above results was highlighted at the review conference on the afternoon of January 17th. Accordingly, the Party Committee has directed the implementation of programs and plans in 2021 of the City Party Committee, the Party Committee of the People Authority Party Office Block on implementing and grasping thoroughly resolutions of the party and policies laws of the state, especially the resolution of Cần Thơ City Party Congress 14th tenure, resolution of the 13th National Party Congress, theme in 2021 on strengthening the party building and reorganization, preventing and reversing the deterioration of political ideology, morality, lifestyles, internal self-evolution, and self-transformation manifestation. In 2022, the Party Committee of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station determined to continue to strengthen political and ideological education, human resource cultivation, as well as strive to accomplish the set goals and tasks. Last but not least, the unit shall strengthen solidarity, maintain stable development, continue to implement the autonomy structure, strive to fulfill well the assigned political task. As part of the program called Presenting Health Insurance Cards, Bringing a One-Death Holiday to Poor People, the Year of the Tiger 2022, on January 17, Cần Thơ Social Security visited Cần Thơ City General Hospital to offer gifts to the patients. 30 presents of 500,000 Việt Nam đồng of cash each were presented to patients in extremely difficult circumstances who have to undergo treatment at the hospital in the 2022 Lunar New Year occasion. At the same time, social security units of the districts in Cần Thơ City also presented 80 remaining presents in 110 presents that Social Security offered beneficiaries on the New Year occasion. The fund for this activity was taken from the charity fund of the social security sector. The program called Presenting Health Insurance Card, Bringing a One-Death Holiday to Poor People, Year of the Tiger 2022 was concurrently held in 63 localities nationwide in response to the movement of joining hands to support the poor, no one is left behind of the Prime Minister. And now, as usual, let's have a look at the updated weather forecast. And that is the end of this edition of Cần Thơ News. To watch our bulletins again, please go online and log on to our website at canthtv.vn. And now, thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye and see you next time.